Is it working? Hello? Am I audible? It's working! Yay! I still sound as robotic as ever. But it's working! Hold on. Give me a second. I need to wipe my microphone. Yay! Oh my god, it's so weird hearing me. I'm literally just listening to myself talk. Just to make sure the audio is audible. Oh my god, I haven't been streaming in so long. It feels so weird to start again. Oh, I'm way too zoomed in, I just realized. Hold on. Oh my god. my heart is racing because I haven't streamed in so long. I'm a little nervous. Fuck, I don't know what to say. But like, I'm sorry I haven't been like live a lot because like, so I've been on a hiatus because my PC just died. It had not worked for months and months on end. So I haven't been able to stream. Hold on, I need to like quiet myself because I keep listening for like any audio issues whenever I hear myself talk. But oh god, what do we even say? How do we even talk and stream anymore? But yeah, that's I guess the only like, yeah, start with why I'm on why I was on hiatus. Like my PC died, so I haven't been able to stream. I've also been just really busy with like IRL stuff, because like I had to put streaming on the back burner, or else because there were stuff I had to do that related to stuff to not getting kicked out of my home. So yeah, I haven't been streaming in a while. Yeah, I think the last time I streamed was, hold on, I can actually check. I remember I still have the file from when I last streamed. It was all the way back in oh my god, it was all the way back in January. So quite literally, I have not streamed in, hold on, let me check the calendar. 6 months. More than 6 months. Oh my god. Yeah, so this is just a catch-up stream. This is just me trying to get back into streaming. So nothing big, it's just, well, nothing big I say, but has been a lot of changes in that I have been working on the background. First and foremost, the most obvious one is like, I have a new model that's much more expressive, like much more expressive than my old one. I also much prefer the design of this one. This is what I've been working on when I couldn't stream. Like this, like remaking this, rigging this, and also other background stuff. Like I have a starting soon screen, which is very blurry, very scuffed because I don't know how to make an actual animation. So that starting soon screen was actually just me. The way it moved was actually me just using Live 2D, like actually the same stuff I used to make my model, and then I just recorded it and then looped it because I don't know how to make an actual animation. What else has changed? Oh yeah, VL Charm has now joined gang, so now I'm actually I think does this count as me being monetized now? Oh my god, wait, I think it is because yeah, oh god, I'm so not used to talking. Right, VL Charm is now partnered with gang, so now me along with my co-host, I have co-host now. Okay, oh wait, my brain is all over the place. Which one do I talk about first? I mean, there's not much to talk about other than just the fact that I'm monetized now. I can have like, I have a platform to like accept the donos and stuff. So now I'm not like broke. I'm no longer broke, maybe, possibly. And also I have co-hosts now, which means I can do collabs. I can have collabs finally. I have co-hosts. I have little co-hosts now, and they're probably more used to streaming than I am because they've been streaming a lot more lately than I have. Although all of us are a bit on and off, apparently. Yeah. Okay. I don't do just chatting. I can't do just chatting. Hold on. I need something to occupy my brain so that I can rant without just looking at myself talk. Cause I don't know how to talk on my own again. Okay, let me just pull up Medibang so I can draw while talking. Let's see. Where's my Medibang? Here? Oh, my model. My model is off screen. Hold on. Oh, still a bit too far. God, I wish I had Google PC so that I can see where my model is without... I'm too far to do that. Let's see. Yay! Okay, I'm visible. Okay. Okay, my wings are too wide. I need to move myself a little bit more here. No. Okay, let me just move the box instead, because I'll just move the box. Nope! Not that one. Not that box. Wrong box. Wrong box. This one. This one. This box. There we go. Let's move myself here. Normally I would want... Normally when I do stream me drawing, I do my manga. My fan manga. But right now, since it's a catch-up stream, I think I'm gonna work on a little bit something that doesn't really have any meaning. So let me open up something. Let me look through any files that I have there in here that I can actually, like, don't mind streaming. Oh! This one I was starting on. This one, I have... Okay. There we go. Yeah, this does not have much progress on it, so I can work on this. Okay. This is just a little precious baby moth boy. Okay. I'm just gonna relax. I won't be able to talk much because I'm not used to talking yet. I haven't done this in months. I am so not used to streaming again. But it's still, there's something exciting about it still. It's not a bad kind of nervous for some reason. I expected myself to just have a complete panic attack. Which, surprisingly, I did not have. I don't know why I'm doing a line art on this. I should... No, I'm not gonna do a proper line art because this is just a concept. This is just concept art, honestly. Let me lower the opacity for all of these. Okay. This is just a concept art, so I don't need to make it too detailed. I can do it in pencil. I also hate line art, so... This... It's a little femboy. Because I am obsessed with femboys. Nope. Yippee! God, I have the thing that that has not improved is me being able to, like, go back and forth between what I'm doing and actually checking my own stream. Because I have to, like, alt not alt tab, like just click off and open another application in order to check. Can I tell? No, I haven't. I don't think I need to tell them that I'm live. I don't think I need to tell the boss man. This is just me trying to get back to my comfort zone of how to stream. There doesn't need to be an objective. This is just trying to get comfortable. I'm tempted to hop into a VC so that there's someone to talk to. At the same time, I don't really know if there's anything to talk about. I need to fill in. I have 2 different songs playing in my ear right now, and I am getting such cognitive dissonance. Oh, hold on. What's this? Actually, I could just honestly just fill it in like this. Nope, too dark. I need to adjust pressure settings on my pen again. Because that's also one thing that has changed because my hardware just could not cooperate. One here and one here. Okay, no, that was it. That's a very ugly circle. Here and here. Oh, the eyes are so cute. The little black eyes are so cute. Okay, maybe 34 is too much. Few strands of hair. Okay. I'm so rusty when it comes to drawing under pressure. I used to have this already like set comfort zone, and now I am back to being a newbie. This is what happens when you're on again, off again when it comes to streaming. You suffer for it. Use this. No strands of hair. Okay. There you go, fixed. I'm in the mood to listen to Epic the Musical again. Wait, no. There's a little swirl here. Right here. Little strands of messy hair. Messy, little fluffy hair. then a little. There we go. Okay, where do I start with this? I can just start honestly in the middle. Okay, I really do want to hop into a VC. Just wait for someone to come in and have to. Oh. Let me check something. Don't cross that line. Okay, I think that's fine. I wanna listen to other music. Wait, I just looked over and realized how far my model is leaning because I'm tilting my head. Oh, this is wild. This is my first time streaming with this new model. Okay. Then let's see. Okay. Here. Little fangs up here. Covering the antenna. Okay. Wait. Okay. Oh my god, I keep clicking out of my app. I have like, hold on. Actually, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have like 8 different tabs open. At one point, I'm gonna accidentally click on one that I should not be clicking on. I still can't breathe easy. Like my breathing is so tense right now because it feels so weird to know to like do stuff again knowing that you're alive. It's just a learning curve. It's just a learning curve, boy. You'll get used to it. You got used to it once. You'll get used to it again, surely. Okay. keep tilting my head back and forth. Okay. No, I'm not gonna do this part anymore. I'm just gonna connect it. Like that. And then there's the middle bangs. Bit more fluff here and there. Okay, no, that just looks weird. And then this antennae. Antennae? Antenna. Antennae is a plural version. I have to keep reminding myself. I don't actually know how to draw this. I've never drawn anything other than humans. This little guy was just product of me staying up way too late and reading way too many monster romances. Oh, thank you for stopping by. I haven't drawn anything other than a stick, man. We've all been there. Everyone's been there somewhere, some point. We have all drawn stickmen at some point. It's actually a part. It's actually, unironically, it is part of my creative process. I cannot draw on a full canvas like this without first having to draw a little stickman in the corner to do the pose, and then from there I just scale it up into the actual drawing. There has not been a drawing that I have been, at least not one that I've been proud of, where I just start without any like stickman references at the bottom. Specifically always the bottom left corner. But yeah, stickman, although it seems rudimentary and like very low skill, it's still very useful. It has, the stickman face has not left me. Not once have I grown out of it. Yep. Okay. After this, I'm done with the head. And I can move on to the clothes. I am still undecided on how clothed I want him to be. Because this is the base body, and I don't know how clothed I want him to be. It feels weird to leave him just purely naked. Okay. Now the hard part, the hands. Okay. There's his other pinky. Let me up the transparency of that. I need to see. I need to be able to see. Okay, 4. 4 seems like a good number for thickness. Yeah, this is better. This is so much better for me. And then... okay, I need to work on the other hand first. Okay. And then the other hand, or other finger. Is my keyboard clapping too hard? I was recently in a VC with my co-hosts, and then they could hear my keyboard, every like click on my keyboard, even though I wasn't typing that hard. I wasn't pressing onto it that hard, and yet they apparently heard it. Mechanical keyboard moments. Now I'm subconscious. Every time my mic is on, I'm a little bit like way too aware of how noisy my keyboard is. So honestly, I'm not gonna care much for the little wobbly lines. This is still just a little concept art. This is just concept. This isn't even an actual full-on drawing. And this is just for myself, honestly. A little Monsterboy for my own... for my own self. You can hear it? Oh, now I'm very self-conscious. But mechanical keyboards are fun like that. They are. It's satisfying to hear it. But then when you're on mic, then it becomes like a little bit of like an issue. But if you're on your own, it is very satisfying. I do find it very satisfying. It's just the fact that I'm on mic and I have a mechanical keyboard that I'm a bit like, oh my god, why are you so loud? Little floof. This little floofy neck. There we go. Just gonna make it a little messy because it will be kind of messy. So next scrub. I really should have opened I have one that can be dead silent. And all I hear is this, and it's super loud. Poor people around me can hear me working. Yeah. But that's what, like, there's something still fun about it, honestly. Like, keyboard ASMR is a thing. It's just that mine is a little... it doesn't sound as, like, crisp as the ones in keyboard ASMR. It's still satisfying as a mechanical keyboard, but, like, it's not the kind that I would want to be heard on mic. But honestly, it can serve as a, like, a warning to others. Like, if they're outside or, like, on call with you and then they hear the mechanical keyboard, like, click, click, clacking, they know, like, oh, this person's busy. Without you having to say much. So, I think I'm gonna give him... I think I am gonna give him a little cloak. A little coat right here. Oh! Oh no, hold on. Did that do anything? My ring light just died. Doesn't seem like it's affecting my tracking though. No? Doesn't look like it affected my tracking much. I could be playing games while they be thinking I'm typing a serious document. Honestly, yeah. Like, wow, look at them go on the keyboard. They're so responsible. They must be typing an entire essay. Meanwhile, you're just playing. You're just really trying hard on one boss fight that you keep dying to again and again and again. Abusing the poor keys on your keyboard. Little do they know. Well, I'm gonna color this in later. Let's see. I have to remember that there's another arm. I have to remember that this is not just a two-armed human. No. I have to remember that I'm drawing non-humans right now. Let's see. I just realized a very silly oopsie on my end. I forgot to get myself water. I'm probably gonna go downstairs to get some in a little bit when I've made sufficient progress with this moth boy. Now comes the hard part. How do I do the second arms? How do people draw four-armed creatures with clothes? I really should Google like reference images for this, because everything so far has just been anything I've thought up in my head. But I'm honestly scared for what I might find if I search up monster anime boys. Let's see. Okay, now this is to light. Has to go around here. Okay. And then his hands. Hands here. More clenched fist. There we go. Questionable search history, all for research purposes. But the thing is, it is for research purposes. The crazy part is it's for research purposes, but if you tell anyone that, like, oh, I was just looking up reference photos, I'm like, reference photos. But it's true! I just wanna know how to make clothes for four-armed femboys. Nothing questionable. The questionable part will come after I've done the character design. I mean, what? Okay. The code opens down here. Okay. And then the code once again opens up here. Over here. And there we go. I don't know if he's gonna be wearing a shirt. Or pants. Because gonna be honest, the pants on this like little furry waist is... I'm gonna start with the feet actually. I'm gonna do with the feet first, since I already planned that they're gonna be bare. So he got his dogs out for free. Free dogs for everyone. Going for the feet first. I mean, it's just the thing that makes... Hold on. Hold on. I have a visitor in my room. Hold on, hold on. Oh, 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 oh. It's those little, like, flying... It looks like a little ant with, like, the wings. I forgot what they're called. I happen to be drawing a little bug boy, and apparently an actual bug decided to come play. Wrong bug though, because again, the thing that visited me was one of those little flying ants things. Meanwhile, I'm drawing a little moth boy, so I think they got the wrong message, honestly. I'm honored that they stopped by though. I lost track of where they were. Okay. There's the other footsie. I also don't know what the feet actually should look like. I'm just making shit up as I go, honestly. I do not look near at enough like insect feet to know. Honestly, I feel like him being pantsless is better. He's not human anyway. It's like different kind of anatomy, honestly. I don't think they got their little juniors out constantly. I assume. Hmm. Ah! So that's where you were. Oh. The little guy decided to take precedence on my shoulder. Okay. Now for the other thighs. I'm kind of amazed how the hell, considering this was like what, it was like 2 a.m. when I was like conceptualizing this. The fact that this was my draft, especially for the legs, at 2 a.m. Honestly, past me, delirious, and like very sleepy, she kinda cooked on this. I would not be able to do this awake and sober. Yeah, I would not be able to make this awake and sober. Hell no. Okay. I think I've decided he will not be wearing a shirt. He has an exoskeleton. And then he's gonna have a little, like, what, a furry little waist. I also don't know what a normal moth looks like, so I'm just gonna assume they have this part thingy here. Honestly, I'm just winging it. Little furry torso. I'm just gonna have this up a bit of like little fuzz. What else is he missing? Oh, he's missing his wings! Of course. These fluffy little wings. Oh, I need to stretch my back. Okay. Little floof. These are all just me making shit up as I go, because I do not know insect anatomy, much less human boy insect anatomy. I also need to come up with a name for this. I haven't made OCs in a long time. All my drawings have either been like, well, I guess they're OCs, but like they exist. They're all girls and they exist for self-insert purposes into my favorite fandoms. But like, this is the first time in like over a year and since I've made an actual like OC. Sometimes artistic inspiration will do the work. Honestly, I don't know why she decided to do mock. Femboy, I understand. I always understand the femboy obsession. I will die on this hill. I will die on the femboy obsession hill. But like the Mothman, I need to come up like with a reasoning for this. I need to come up with like some justification for this. Like he's all shy and stuff as well. Look at all this shy boy. There we go. Actually, hold on, let me just... Let's do the same thing with the hands and the feet. I don't know what this connecting thing is. I don't think insects even have this. But I'm just gonna pretend that they do. And then the thingies. Just pretend they're connected. Yeah, because it's exoskeleton. They have to have little segments of armor for each part. That's one thing I do know about, like, anything with exoskeletons. In order to be flexible, it has to be divided. I don't know why I remember that. But apparently I do. Okay. Now I can color him. I'm gonna use this layer because it's just the clothes. It's just a draft of the clothes. I feel like I wanna keep this. I wanna keep like the... at least this part. I'm keeping this one. The other layers... yeah, these can be colored. Okay. And then select all and erase. Select all and erase. This one. Okay. Now I can start coloring. Which should be easy because he's literally just a pure little white moth. It's also gonna be messy coloring because again, this is concept art. This is how I justify being lazy and like not doing actual line art. There you go. On. These are all the white parts. Because honestly, that's pretty much what he is. I could give like little bits of black, honestly. Anything fun happened while you were gone? Oh, okay. I don't know if I'm well, it's my thing anyway. It's my thing anyway. I don't think it's much of a problem for me to say. So a few things did happen, like obviously first and foremost, new model I've been working on. I don't know if you saw, but I did also work on a starting screen and then an ending screen that you will see later. I find it funny because I literally remember my first ever day like, stream where I've been planning where I was like writing, okay, what do I need that I can do, that I need to do as a streamer, that I need to set up. It took a year and months of hiatus for me to finally get the starting soon screen. So that's one thing. Another thing is, let's see. Oh yeah, I'm monetized now. Like VL Charm is now monetized. Like our company is now monetized. It's partnered with Yank. So for like tips and donos and stuff, we're gonna be using Gank, which like that's what the little QR is for. That's a new big thing. I was there at the meeting. It's like really, really cool. I felt so professional, even though I was like giving really short, like non-helpful responses. And also, like my most the thing I'm most excited for is I have co-heist now. I have co-heist now. So we already like talked and like have like ideas of like what we can stream together at the collab, which is funny because they're the co-heist and yet the ideas we have is they're gonna be teaching me games that I have not dared to touch. The games in particular, I'm going to keep silent. Oh wait, hold on. I should share. I should have. I don't have their socials. I don't have their socials up. Do I? No. I think that's honestly like the most of what happened while I was gone. New model, actual streaming stuff, and co-highs. And also monetization. So honestly that's it. Nothing else much big happened. Still struggling through college. Paying their taxes to their said poison. No, what do you mean? What do you mean? Full high taxes don't exist. I don't think they do. I've never actually been a kohai, so I wouldn't know. Okay, let's color in the white parts. Oh, the wings are gonna be big. Oh, it just needs a big brush. Big brush for the big wings. Here. There we go. Now I can continue coloring the little parts. Okay, I can go a little bit in and out of the lines, honestly. Again, this is how I justify being lazy. It's just concept art. I can go in and out of the lines. I can be a little messy about it. I don't have to make it perfect. This is so much white, but he's like, it's like the only color he has. He's one of those little fuzzy white moths. I actually don't know what those are called. I just know they're adorable. And I decided to make an anime boy out of them. see. Okay, leggies. We're almost filled in. Okay. Now, color it in. Oops. There we go. Well, I could probably use a little more of an off-white. Okay, there we go. This is better. A little bit of an off-white. And then I'll add a bit more color. Or a bit shading. Go. Just so that he doesn't look all that weird. Wait, actually, hold on. No. I do want to give him a bit of like watercolor and a black. Because I do want to give him like little bits of black. So that he's not just one color. Look here. Little black bits on his antennae. Oh, wait, look. He's coming together so nicely. He's so... No. Increase this. Little bits of black in his hair as well. Let me redo this part. Oh. I find it a little weird whenever I do that. I do it a lot offline. I go at my own drawings, especially if they're femboys. But then hearing myself add to it out loud, I realize, is that a little bit narcissistic? To find your own OCs adorable, because the point of this boy is to be adorable. But like, is it okay to find him adorable when I'm the one who made him? Stripes here. Oh, that actually works really well. Surprisingly. I don't know if I want to put any markings here. Right here, probably will. Probably gonna put little markings here. Here. I don't know what that pattern is supposed to be, but it's decent enough. Okay. A little on here, a little here. It's better than being boring, so it's fine. Thank you. Thank you for feeding my ego, because oh, I just really like femboys, so I'm very weak to even my own drawings. Like, I will have no shame if it's a femboy. Okay. Now I can do the shading. There you go. Oh, oops, on. Multiply. There we go. That way it doesn't go on top of the black parts. Okay. A little shading here. Okay. Shade the fur. I don't know how shading fur works. Okay. More segments. Color in all of it. There you go. More coloring of the abdomen and more of the little fuzzy parts. I imagine the fuzzy parts to be like really soft and fluffy. I don't know if that's the case with real moths, but for this one, in my headcanon, he's very soft. I'd say the perfect soft for cuddling, honestly. Okay, now for the one piece of clothing he has. I'm gonna probably make it a bit of a dark brown. A little more rich color. Okay. Just a little bit of brown. Just for a pop of color, while also not trying to be too far off from black and white. There you go, this is easier to color it. Okay. After this, I want to make more Monsterboy OCs. I have a few ideas in my head. The problem is I don't know how to execute it. If he's a silk moth, are those the little white ones? Are those the white ones that look very fuzzy? Are those silk moths? Because if that's what he is, then yeah. Because if that's what like those are, then yes, I would say yes, he's a silk moth. Actually, I can Google it. Hold on, let me Google it. Let me Google it real quick. What does a silk moth look like? Google silk moth. Oops, I opened up something by accident. Silk moth. Are those the little fluffy ones? They are! It's the little fluffy ones! The ones that look so cute! That's the one yeah. Then yes, he's a silk moth. They're so cute. I keep saying Google keeps giving me pictures of silk moths in people's hand, and I'm like, I want to hold one. I want to hold one. They look so cute and fluffy. Okay, that's actually a good question. Actually, that I do want to know. Has anyone have y'all actually held a silk moth before? Like, how comparable? What would you compare if you have touched a silk moth? What would you compare like the softness to? Okay, and then multiply. So, and let's just give him a little, just tiny little bit of clothing. Here we go. Oh, little baby. I need to come up with a name for him for real. I really do need to come up with a name for him though. What would a good name for this guy be? A little soft boy like him? Eden Panda. Okay. Never mind. No, but I could compare it to a cotton. Oh my god. Oh my god, if they really are like as soft as cotton balls. I really want one. I really want one. Bro, I really want one. I really wanna own one. But they have such a short lifespan. I can't do it. I'd get too attached. They only have like, if they're insects, they only have like a very short lifespan. I wouldn't be able to survive. Like, having to say goodbye so soon. Okay. So what would be a good name for this guy? I have, oops. Hold on. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, just move him a little bit here. There we go. Now what would be a good name for him? I feel like something that's what would be a good starting letter, honestly, even. Let's just do expressions here. I feel like something with an E for this guy. Or maybe I'll just try to come up with one while I'm off screen. Okay, I'm just gonna draw a little more expressions on him. Oh my god. Just drawing expressions of him with this little bug eyes. Oh my god. Silk moth. Wait, I actually should have pictures of silk moths for reference here. It's not that all that off. Too early. Okay. He's a little shy boy. He gets flustered easily. I just wanna do little doodles at this boy. Okay. There you go. I feel like his antennae would like twitch at every emotion he has. Oh, little baby. I wanna draw him. Let's draw him a little excited. I need a correction higher. Wait, why am I drawing like earlobes? Color it in. No eyes. And then just erase this part. To get extra sparkly when he's excited. I'm just making up his cannon as it goes. So his antennae wiggle when he's embarrassed and such. Why is the mouth so hard for this one? Crazy, why is the mouth so weird? My ring light died again, huh? This is what I get for purchasing a cheap ass ring light instead of actually investing in like a quality one. Come on. Okay. And then his antennae stand up if he's like excited. Like just stands up, attentive. It's like a dog's ears whenever they're being attentive. Little antennae going up. I think I'll just come up with a name for him. Well, no, I feel like I should come up with a name for him right now. What would be a good name for a shy femboy Mothman? There you go. What would be a good name for this little boy? I see this little boy. No, I feel like... be a good name for him? I feel like an E name would also be E something. E. I don't want it to be too much of a pun. I really honestly want it to be a normalish, like a normal name. I don't want it to be like so on the nose, like it being too leaning towards the fact that he's like a bug man. That'll be a good name for him. E. Okay, I have an idea, but this is only temporary. I'm gonna put an asterisk because this is temporary. I wanna call him Eli, but like I feel like Eli as like the name alone. It's like I feel like something's missing from it. I'm like, I think I'm gonna nickname him Eli. This is gonna be Eli. And then the full name, his full name. I say full name, I'm not gonna give him a last name. I am very especially bad at coming up with surnames. He's gonna be called Elias, and his nickname is Eli. You know what? There you go. That's our moth boy. Let me just sign this here. Hoy Edotas. Yay! That's one little part done for the day. Hang on. Let's okay, put you at the bottom. Nope. C. There you go. Let's call this folder after him. Eli / Elias. There we go. So that's one new OC done. I do have another in mind. The problem is I haven't thought much of what he's gonna look like. I'm just gonna write down what I have in mind. It's gonna be... This one is going to be a phoenix. Also, once again, I feel like all these OCs I'm gonna make in this... Oh my god, my 2 a.m. self. I just realized what my past self named this file in her delirious state. I named this file the hubby. Okay. So these are all just gonna be boys. Apparently. My past self in their sleepy delirious state while making up just one OC decided that this is just hubby. Apparently Elias is hubby. This phoenix, let's see. Actually no, I don't want to deal with the first one first. I wanna write down more about what Elias's character is going to be. Hold on. I'm fucking this up. Let me make this a little smaller and move this up here. Move this here. Move this a bit smaller. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, wait. Let me move them one by one. Move this one first. I also did not write this correctly. This is meant to be flustered, not fluster. Okay. Let's move you up here. And move your name here. Okay, now I can just write my ideas, my headcanons of what he's like. Which actually I'm just gonna use my text app. Hold on, let me... Oh, make it bigger. Ooh, that's a little too big. 24. A little bigger. 26. Okay, this is fine. Okay, what do we have about Elias? Wait, hold on, let me erase this part. This is just me trying to come up with stuff for my fantasies. Been brewing in my head for a while, apparently. Okay. So what has so if this has been brewing in my head for a while, surely it should be easy to come up with like personality for this one. Okay. Obviously, femboy. Just femboy. Obviously femboy. What else? He looks... What did I have in mind for this one? He looks shy. I feel like he'd be a shy boy. A little shy. Like very, very polite. Shy. Like polite. Oh my god, my keyboard isn't working. Yep. Polite with a double L. Shy, polite, will always ask if something's okay. It's like... I do know what spurred this on. I do know what spurred this probably urge on. It's probably because I've been reading Monster Boyfriend like one shot. But the thing is, those all have like different like already established characters. So the fact that I have to make my own is a bit like different for me. So let's see. What will be a good personality for this one? Shy, polite. What would make him very good? Well, if it's gonna be monster boyfriend stuff, like, let's see, what kind of boyfriend would he be? Let's just think about that. You know what? Yeah, let's think about that. Femboy, little shy, polite one. He probably likes coffee dates. Like, probably, I'm not gonna write probably. Like, little coffee dates, probably. I imagine that he would like these. What else? Oh, cuddles. He's so soft, and he would probably give the best cuddles. There you go. What else can I come up for him? It'll be a good one. Mm, with this little stance right here. What else? What else? I should have like a little. Luna, hi! Luna, hi! I just started streaming for the first. It's like it's so weird streaming, but no, Michael, hi! How's your day been? Hold on, let me. Hold on, let me do something. Hold on. First, obviously follow. I should make you a mod, honestly, because yeah, if how do I make you a mod? Hold on, I'll have to check that. I'll have to check that later. Prepping for a stream too. Oh, yeah, he's a cute boy. I thought him up like, cause like as a Monsterboy boyfriend. Abuse your power. That is if I find out how to make you a mod. I forgot how to do that. I'm not gonna lie. Kingly kind of told me how to make him a mod. I forgot how to do it on my own. So I'm gonna have to ask him later. But yeah, right now I'm just coming up with what this boy is like as a boyfriend. Because the reason he exists is because I've been reading way too many monster boyfriend stuff. Yeah, we'll fix that later. Yeah, good luck on your stream later. I'm probably just gonna like keep coming up with stuff for him, and then I'm gonna go eat because I just realized it's already late. Scented candles. Oh, that's a good one. He would like little candles. Because it's like a moth. He likes like light and fire and stuff. That makes sense. You're so smart. You're so smart. Like, and candles. Oh, on that aspect, hold on. I know another thing that comes with it. Mood lighting. Mood lighting. Bro likes mood lighting on dates. Bro, mood lighting would be everything. Yeah, I'm gonna set up stream. And I'm gonna stop by your stream later. I'm just gonna leave it on in the background while I eat. Or actually, you could, or you date him. Yeah, he would give great cuddles and such. What else? Let's see. Coffee dates, cuddles, scented candles, mood lighting. No, this is my stream. I don't have to be completely family friendly. I say he's a switch. I say he's definitely a switch. He can swap between whether he's top or bottom. Although I'm pretty sure he's mostly more top. Oddly enough, despite him being like shy and stuff, probably mostly top. But polite about it. But he's very polite about it. Always ask for consent. This is my stream, yeah. Damn right it is. I don't know why I'm acting like someone's gonna be like, oh my god, bad bird. Like, no, this is my stream, my rules. I can be a little bit NSFW. Yeah, he's gonna be a top. What else? What else would he like? Let's see. I'm not used to making the OCs, bro. Likes to nuddle shoulders. I will do that. Like nuzzle shoulder. Like he's gonna like come up to you, hold your hand, and then snuzzle like snuzzle his face into your shoulder whenever he's like shy and stuff. Oh wait, he's getting more precious by the second. What else? I feel like I'm gonna add like 1 or 2 more, and then I'm gonna go eat. Yeah, gotta go set up. Yeah. Actually gonna lurk. I'm gonna lurk on your channel so that like afterwards I'm gonna raid you. I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna raid you. I'm gonna raid you after this. I will eat well. You have fun with your stream too later. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep going until you start streaming and such. So that I can go raid you. Okay, so now what else can I come up with for this one? Wait, snuzz shoulder. I meant snuzzle. Nope. Snuzzle. There we go. Oh, that's too long. Likes to snuzzle shoulder is too long. Snuzzle shoulder. There we go. What else? Oh! Bro prioritizes. He would definitely prioritize aftercare. He's a very sweet boy. He would give you like perfect aftercare. Like, let's see. What kind of aftercare? Let's see. Oops. The kind of aftercare he would give is like baths. Like, sets up the bath. Gets snacks. And of course, cuddles. We'll always say, oh, another thing. Yeah, also, wait. Speaking of the aftercare stuff, yeah. Will always compliment. Loves to give compliments. Bro, my keyboard. Yeah. I'll always compliment you. There we go. What else? I wanna come up with some more stuff. Oh, let me do something first. Give me 1 second. I need to do something first. This is very important. Okay, hold on. Oh, why now of all times? I need to take care of something in a bit. Just 1 second. Okay. Okay, I think I can leave that for now. So what else can I... What else can I give this one? Other ideas for Femboy? Femboy boyfriend moth. What else? So Femboy, shy. He's a little shy, he's also polite. He will take you on the best little coffee dates. He's very soft, so he'll give like the best snuggles and cuddles. He's a moth, so he likes lighting, fire, mood lighting, and the scented candles. In bed, he'd be a switch, but mostly a top. But he's a very polite top. Will always ask for your consent. He gives little shoulder snuzzles to you. And he gives really good aftercare. He's gonna set you up like the bath. He's gonna set the bath for you. He's gonna get you snackies. And then afterwards you get even more cuddles. And then he'll always tell you you did a good job. He'll give you lots of compliments. Oh. Oh. I just had a fucking devious idea for him. So he's gonna have a breathing kink. I've decided he has a breathing kink. What else? What else? That is wild. Yeah. Actually, hold on. I need to Google something, for actual research purposes, because I don't know enough about moths, silk moths. How do they produce? How do they? Okay. Okay. Yeah. You definitely would have a breeding king. What else? What else would be really wild for him? I think that's honestly most of the most. I can't think of anything else. I'm gonna lie. I think that's all for him. I will add more if I can, if I think of something. Okay. There we go. Next, for the Phoenix Boy. Okay. The first part, to me drawing any person, anything, would be the Stickman. The very essential Stickman face. Neat freak or messy moth? Ooh! That's a good question. I feel like since he's a pretty soft, like very soft and such, I feel like he's very clean. I feel like he would be very clean. I feel like he would be very clean in bed. Like, very clean. Like, it's part of the aftercare as well. He will give you a bath, he will clean you up. He'll also make the bed while you lay in your bath. While you're relaxing in your bath, unwinding, he'll change the sheets and such. There we go. That's another thing. That was a good question. Thank you. That was a good suggestion. Clumsy? I feel like he would be very clumsy, yeah. I feel like he'd be pretty clumsy. Like, that's part, like, I feel like that would be part of what makes him, like, so shy. He's a little, he gets flustered because he's he's a little bit clumsy. Yeah, just a little bit. A little clumsy. I also think he would like head kisses. He would like head kisses. Like, he would like receiving head kisses. There we go. It's loading. Let me just make this part smaller so I can like add more stuff in case. There you go. Yeah, likes receiving head kisses. Okay. So let's put him on the back burner for now, and like moving on to this. Okay, wait, I already have ideas for this one, for like the Phoenix one. I already have ideas for the Phoenix. Let me do the Stickman. Okay, I have an idea for what he's gonna be like. This is gonna be a Phoenix Boy. Oh, I will say with some of these monster ones, I will be drawing their like closest human counterpart, because this guy, like the Phoenix one, he would have an actual like giant bird form. Like, that is him in his most natural state. This is just a glamour. Or yeah, a glamour or otherwise like a magic veil disguising himself closer to a human. But there will still be aspects of it that shine through. Okay, let me just make the pose first. I think you can kind of get what the personality will be based on the pose. Oh wait, I need it a little bit higher. Actually, let me check with this. I have a little mannequin, a pose mannequin that I can use for like reference for like how high. No! OBS, please. Oh my god, we disconnected for a little bit. No! No! I disconnected. Hold on. Are we back? Oh no. Okay, would he have chicken feet? No. I mean, he can control to a degree what, like, they can control to he'll be able to control to what degree his what you call it, his like phoenixness comes through. But I feel like he would not pick having chicken feet. Like, I have not typed the personality yet, but I'm pretty sure, like, I definitely imagine him to have he's like the playboy personality, but not like very flirty, very flirty. That's what I have envisioned for him. No. Let me check something. Let me do something first. I need to do something. Okay, but yeah, this one will be a bit more of a femboy. I have not decided what his exact looks will be, but for now, I'll just stick with the pose. I already know that he's gonna be athletic, He's very flirty, very playful. Little peace sign. He won't have chicken feet, but he will have like little bird like feathers. Like these. Although probably a bit shorter. His hair is definitely gonna be on the more wilder side, to resemble like plumes of feathers. Although I'm gonna keep it a bit shorter. He's just gonna have a few ones like flying back there. And then he's gonna have feather ears. And he's probably gonna even have like accessories on it. But that's I'll decide that on another time. Like whenever I'm delirious enough to come up with it. Whenever that happens, I'll come up with it. Okay. Finish the pose right here. He should be a little bit more toned, but he's a little bit more fun on the lean muscle side. There we go. If he wants, he could even have like his tail feathers showing, but probably hides it most of the time. But he'll probably hide it most of the time. There we go. I'll decide on the specific eyes later. There we go. I will fix it later, but for now, I have the pose, so I'm gonna save it right here. And I think that's about what I'm gonna do. It's already 8 o'clock. I'm gonna have to go eat. Especially since I didn't have a big lunch. I also have to drink my medical chocolate. I call it medical chocolate because I'm not gonna lie. I also noticed I had to stretch a lot while drawing this stream because I have I have like a mild scoliosis, so like I have to drink like special kind of milk that's chocolate flavored. That's like supposed to help with my bones. So I haven't had that yet today. So I need to drink it as well. So I'm gonna go eat. So but before that, I get to raid finally. I have someone I can raid. We're gonna go raid my Kohai. We're gonna go raid my Kohai Yuna. Where is she? Let's see. Search and filter. Let me look for her. Oops. You know what? Hold on. Let me copy this. Let me copy. Oops. Let me just copy the username so I can easily find her. Wait. Wait. Go support her because that's my Kohai. And also, like, they worked really hard on their model. Like, we both of us like made our own models, so like they deserve the love. So let's go. I get to do my first raid. Let's see, and found them. Let's go. We're gonna send the raid. Hope you had a good. Thank you for stopping by today. By the way, we're gonna go raid them. Whee! Looks like they're also doing art-related stuff, which is very fitting. So we're gonna go. Wait, I can't raid it this time. Oops. Hold on. Let me check. Oh, it's because I have no. Well, they have their username in chat anyway. They do have their username in chat. Apparently, I can't trade right now because I have like there's some stuff I need to set up. No, I wanted to raid her. So okay, you can go check out Luna. Go check out Luna. You can check their stream through their like user in chat. It's like for some reason I can't trade, so that makes me sad. That actually makes me sad. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna eat lunch. Hope you had a good day. Go get yourself some good food as well, and go get some good rest. Thank you for stopping by. I'm probably gonna stream another time this week, probably at the end of the week, depending on how my schedule comes out. But yeah, probably going to do another art stream. Probably most likely gonna be another art stream. I'm probably gonna start again on the manga. I'm only on chapter 2 still. So yeah, I'm gonna go end stream now. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for the suggestions and helping build out my new OC. I love little Eli now. He's still getting even more precious. Thank you. Here's my ending soon screen. I took so long trying to make this. Look at that! I just did this in live 2D, so yeah, it's a little bit worry and a little bit scuffed, but yeah, it took me a while to do this, but at least I have one now. Yay! I know, thank you! So yeah, thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna mute now. Bye bye!